And today you're encouraged to put on purple for World Lupus Day. It's an effort to raise awareness about the widespread disease.
A recent survey shows that 63% of Americans have never heard of lupus or know little to nothing about it. So joining us live now with more about lupus is Shannon Box with the Lupus Foundation of America Pacific Northwest. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Doing well.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
How are you?
Thank you.
Yeah, let's talk about lupus. What is it?
Yeah, lupus is an autoimmune disease that pretty much ravages any parts of your body. It is caused where your immune system starts to attack healthy tissue instead of fighting off diseases or infections. And so it is called the cruel mystery because it takes years and years to diagnose. It's hard to treat, and it can be fatal.
So, Shannon, you're currently living with lupus. I think people, might know you from the public eye as a professional soccer player. You were a member of the women's national team, but they might not know that you've had this health battle as well. So, tell us a little bit about your journey.
Yeah, I was diagnosed in 2008, but I started feeling symptoms in 2002. My symptoms have always been on the side of more joint pain and extreme fatigue. So I'll have pain and fatigue throughout my body. I have a lupus rash, which is called the butterfly rash. But symptoms can vary. And I think that's what's so difficult about lupus is that every single patient handles it differently, but also has different symptoms. It can range from, like I said, tissue damage, which is your joints and muscles, to organ issues. So it could be your lungs, kidneys, and heart can also be affected.
Yeah, I've heard that it could also affect pregnant women who have lupus in terms of causing damage to the fetus, right?
Yeah, it can. I have two little ones, and definitely I was a high-risk patient. I had very healthy pregnancies, but it was definitely something that we were focused on and worried about. It also, it predominantly affects women. 9 out of 10 people that have lupus are women. So that is also a big concern, but it can happen to men as well. And it's more well known among certain racial backgrounds. So African Americans, Asian Americans, Pacific Islanders, Latinos, and so those are kind of the groups that are affected a little bit more than others.
So as we work to understand more about this disease, there's also work being made in the areas of treatment. Is there a cure yet? Are there treatments that can have a significant impact for your life?
There is no cure at the moment, and that's what we're trying to change, and that's why we have the Lupus Awareness Month. It's to make lupus more visible and to get the lupus community together to put on purple, raise awareness in the hopes that we can start to raise more funds for research. The Lupus Foundation of America has been a lifesaver to me. When I was going through the initial stages of what I had, I didn't understand most of it like everybody else. And I was still playing soccer, and they were a big help when I decided to go public with what I had. And they are a group that is, they're the largest national organization. They have done so much research. They've now have specific drugs that are for lupus. I am on medication. I've been on medication for 12 years, and I've had to borrow medicine from other diseases. And so the Lupus Foundation and other companies have done such an amazing job of making drugs and medicine that can actually help people who are living with lupus day in and day out.
Shannon, thank you so much for joining us on AM Extra and helping to raise awareness about lupus. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me on.
And for more information, go to lupus.org.